bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free?
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on themselves. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Second down, Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
17 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Play action now. Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. Now a little trickery in the old end around. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
A 7-yard loss.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And It's first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they begin with 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. One more time for Williams. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Prescott. It is brought in the end zone.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Yeah, here we go, 26.
forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
No play action. It's Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 7.
Kill! Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
A give, and here comes Williams. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Hey, kill! Here we go, kill! 26.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down.
Now, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Here we go, 26.
They'll take this forward for about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Perry.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced to his right. Taking off. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Yeah, 26.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second
I should
and
probably
goal.
stop it here, boy, because I got all the hands, boy. All that drink, you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They run over center with Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third and short. Prescott. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, here's Dak. On the run to the right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Another Cowboys first down.
Play fake. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Second and 14.
Now Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Dak will throw it here on 1st down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott exiting the pocket right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. DeMarvion Overshown. And for the sack, it's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
Prescott now. Throw it on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. first down. Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You got a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8-ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
Yeah! There we go. Line, Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Dak facing 3rd and long. They'll cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Now a give, but here comes the reverse.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Line, hey.
Williams gets it on the draw. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind. And the line of scrimmage, too.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, boy! Here we go, 47. What do you think? What do you think?
Now, Prescott. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, kill! Here we go, going to 54, Wire.
A first down throw for Prescott. Moving left. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Now, a big 3rd down.
47. Yeah! Here we go. 48. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill! Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, Why?
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And it comes to 4th and 2. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turn.